Today I will talk on how to pick the right shade of foundation for your skin color. This has been a highly requested video and it still remains to be one of the biggest challenges in makeup. This is because the skin across your face will never be same in coloring. But there are some tips which can guide you on how to pick the perfect shade for your skin color. Let's first understand what type of foundation is best for your skin type. There are generally 4 types of foundations: liquid, cream, stick and powder foundations. Let's first talk about the liquid foundations. They're generally universally suitable for all skin types, from dry to oily to combination skin. The second category is cream foundations, which is more or less something similar to liquid foundations only, but the texture of cream foundations is much more heavy. So this is more suitable for people with dry to combination skin types because it's more oily in texture. The formula is more oily and sticky. Then the third category is the stick foundations. Now the stick foundations are generally available in high-end and more professional makeup brands like, for example, Makeup Forever. Now stick foundations are more suitable for oily skin types. Firstly, it's not easy to blend stick foundations easily. Unless and until you're a professional or someone who has an idea about stick foundations and the blending application, so then it's fine. Otherwise, it should not be used for dry skin types. Also, stick foundations are more used for television purposes. Like for example, Kryolan uses a lot of stick foundation on the or on any skin type for that matter, because Kryolan is a brand which is more in India used for television purposes, for models and TV actresses and stuff. And then coming down to the fourth category, which is the powder foundation. They are definitely more suitable for oily skin types if you're not using a foundation, but generally powder foundations can be used by dry skin or combination skin types as well if you are using a foundation. So you can put a powder foundation in order to set the liquid or cream foundation that you've used previously. Another essential thing is to find your undertone. Now this can be a little tricky, but there are few tips as to how you can locate your correct undertone. Undertones can be categorized in 3 forms: cool, warm and neutral. So the first way on how to find the right undertone of your skin type is to look at your veins. If your veins are more greenish in color, then you're likely to be more warm undertone like I am. If your veins are more purplish or you can say dark bluish in color, then you're more likely to be a cooler undertone. And if you have a combination of both purple and green, then you're likely to be a more peach neutral undertone. Another trick to find the undertone is if you can carry off golden jewelry more, then you're more likely to be a warm undertone. And if you stand out more in silver jewelry, then you're probably a cooler undertone. And if you can flaunt and look good in both golden and silver jewelry, then you're probably one of those neutral undertones. Usually what the trick goes is the more fairer in skin color is a more cooler undertone. Another huge mistake that we do while purchasing a foundation at a beauty counter is to test the foundation shade on the back of our hand. Even the person at the beauty counter who's selling you the product does the same thing. He or she swatches the shade of the foundation here on the back of the hand, but we have to understand that the shade of your hand and the shade of your face is definitely different. The shade of your hand is more lighter than the shade of your face. So the best way to test a foundation is to swatch it on your jawline, bringing it down till your neck. If it disappears into your skin, it's a true match. If you can see the shade of the foundation swatch, it's not the right match for you because the swatch must actually get disappeared. Another great tip to test a foundation is take a picture of yourself with flash when you have applied a shade of foundation. You will know that it's a wrong shade of foundation for you if you appear more whitish in the photographs with the flash. Drugstore brands realize that they can't let you test a foundation before you have purchased it, and they don't even have the criteria of giving out samples for trial purposes. So another way to know if that is the right shade of foundation for you is that the names of the foundation can guide you in a general direction. So they will normally be called as cool buff or warm beige. So like I told you about the undertone concept previously, so whatever undertone you have will go parallelly with the name of the foundation shade. So if you are a cooler undertone, so the shade name of cool buff may go with your skin color, and for example if you are a warm undertone, then the shade name of warm beige can probably go for your skin color. This is how you can probably just anticipate a bit about the shade of the foundation that might go perfectly for your skin color. Another great tip is never test a foundation under yellow lighting. It will never give you the right picture. The best way to test the foundation shade is natural light. Natural light works perfect in these concerns. Another great thing is if you cannot find the perfect shade for your skin color, or if by chance you have gotten the wrong shade of foundation, it might be too light for you, or even if it's too dark for your skin color, the best way to utilize it, mix and match 2 or 3 foundation shades and just make some other shade for your skin color. This is something that I do a lot of times. Usually I always mix 2 or 3 shades and then make another shade of foundation and then I apply it. So there's no particular specific proportion for this. You can just mix, match and try it out. I hope this video was helpful. Comment below if in case you have any questions. I would love to answer them.